So one of the cool things that we get to do when we're on stage, especially early on in our career, when we were playing long shows, long hours, 4 hours, 6-hour shows, we would just like to people watch. And so that's one of the most fun things that you can do when you're on stage playing those long hours. And there's tons of things that we've seen from the stage. One story I remember is we were playing a show, I think it was in North Carolina somewhere, and we were up there on stage, and there was this girl. She thought it would be a great idea to stand up on one of the tables and dance. And so she climbs up. She's in heels like this big too. I don't even know how she was walking in the first place. Had a few too many, was getting a little crazy, and got up on this table that the legs of the table were super wobbly. I don't even know how this table was standing up in the first place, but she got on top of it, decided to start dancing. What she didn't know was there was a ceiling fan that was like that far away from her head, and she was like bent down dancing and getting ready to raise up. And it was just one of those moments where you're just like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen right here?
Where are friends at?
Yeah, where's her friends at? Meanwhile, the bouncer at this club was outside dealing with another issue. So we're up there playing, and he just finished that issue as soon as this starts to happen. So he's had his hands full. He walks into the club.
Well, we actually stopped playing and say, we had to stop the song because everybody just doesn't really notice that she's climbed up on the table, but we can see it from the stage, and so she's far away, so we can't like go help keep her from falling. And so we stopped playing the song, and we're like, hey, like, don't stand up, and we have to tell her not to stand up or she's going to like stand up into the ceiling fan. And then finally her friends start to notice, but they just laugh, and then the bouncer walks in.
So the bouncer walks in, we stop playing music, she's still dancing. The bouncer takes one look at us, one look at her, just goes, shakes his head and keeps walking. So we're like, what are we supposed to do here?
He may have quit that night, I don't know. But the moral of this story is, when you go out, friends, take care of your friends. Don't let them get up on wobbly tables and almost put their head into a ceiling fan, because that can probably mess your hair up, all right?